Hi everybody and welcome to the world of Beth. So we're going to do a different video today. Today is not going to be makeup. Today is going to be my day job, and my day job is teaching English as a second language. Now, I've been teaching for nearly 14 years now, and I've taught all around the world in countries as diverse as China, Korea, Japan, Greece, Italy, England, and now here in sunny Spain, where I have my own very successful language academy. But I want to try and help more people with their language skills than I can just sitting in my classroom in Spain. So I've decided to give some tips and tricks to you guys for free online, and just the things I've learned over the years, little tricks that will really help you with both your speaking, your writing, and all the other skills you need to be proficient in English. I am proficient in all the different exams, from ESOL to IELTS to TOEFL to Trinity. So if there are any questions you have about the exams, or any grammar points or vocabulary groups in particular that you're having trouble with, please feel free to drop a comment in the box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you or make a response video directly about that particular thing for you. Today's video is going to be about something that most second language users really struggle with, and that is articles. When I say articles, I mean a, an, and the. And also the zero article, which is when we use a noun but no article is necessary. So they can be really difficult for second language learners to use, because we all use articles differently in our own native language, and it's natural for us to try and insert those articles in the same way we would speak in our mother tongue. And when we are looking at exams, we look for this, we look for placements of articles, because if you're putting them in the wrong place, we call this L1 interference, which is your main language, your first language, is interfering with your use of your second language. And a lot of students get really scared of articles, and I find this is usually because they haven't been taught them in an easy way, and they can sound very scary, and there's pages and pages of what you should use with this and what you should use with that. And unfortunately, a lot of language teachers out there don't do this as a career. They do this as a year or two to spend in a different country because they want to travel on their gap year, and they don't really know the grammar themselves. They're just native speakers. So those of us who have made this a career, and is something they do for a long time, we have much easier ways of teaching you these things. So we're going to start with a simple picture of a tree. Now on this tree you will see there are apples. So I'm just going to ask you a simple question. Can you give me an apple? Here I am using the an article. This article is used when we are talking about an unspecific noun. So here the choice is yours. I don't care which apple you give me, as long as I get an apple. So the selection, the choice, is random. Let's now think of a pen or a pencil. Here I might say to you, could you pass me a pen? Again, I don't care which pen it is, I just want or need a pen. The choice is yours. It's an unspecific noun. Now, we're going to go back to our tree again, and here we're going to look at the article the. If I say to you, please can you give me the red apple with a small yellow spot. Then I'm talking specifically about this apple. So this is specific. The choice isn't yours, it's mine. I'm talking about a specific object. So, an apple, any, your choice. The red apple with the yellow spot, I want this apple, specifically. Now, let's think about the article, the zero article, where we don't use an article at all. And this is when we use the article, we don't use the article because we're talking in general. So for example, again, let's look at our apple tree. Apples are healthy. Apples are good for your health. Here we do not say an apple is good for your health because we're not talking about one single apple. We don't say the apple is good for your health because we're not talking about a specific apple. We say apples, in plural, are good for your health because we're talking about all apples in general. Now we can look at this and apply the apple tree to any other noun. So for example, take common nouns that people misuse articles with, such as people and society. When we use people, many people always use the people before. But you can only use the people if you are being specific about which people you are talking about. So for example, you might say the people of Spain, and then we are specifying a group of people within all of the people in the world. But generally we would just simply say people are friendly, not the people are friendly, unless we're talking about a specific group. Now again, a noun like society, unless you're talking about a specific society, we don't use an article with society. We use the zero article. Society today, it's harder to find a job in than it was previously. So let's just recap that once more using our apple tree. When we want to talk about a singular noun, just a random noun, doesn't matter which noun, we use a or an. Can I have an apple, please? Any apple, doesn't matter which one. I want the apple, which is green with a red spot. I specifically mean this apple. Apples are very good for your health. The zero article, I'm talking about all apples in general. So I hope this has cleared up the use of a, an and the for you. If you have any further questions about this particular grammar point, articles, please drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to speaking to you next time to give you some more teacher tricks. Take care.